Hi everyone. Today I'll be talking about three major topics in internet technology. I'll start with IT jobs, move into information security, and finish with ethics in IT. I'll start with IT jobs. eHow has a great layout of explaining many of these jobs. If you're looking for more information, I strongly suggest looking at this website. The vast majority of employers who will look to hire a person who has a minimum of a bachelor's degree in computer technologies. Some companies offer on-the-job training, but many will expect that employees know how to work the system before even being hired for the job. One aspect of IT jobs is computer software engineering. Companies have different applications, but this job would include research, design, and testing and developing the network and operating system software. A computer software engineer is also responsible for analyzing software application requirements, performing network reporting of software solutions, and completing database development for end users. Computer software engineers may also lead teams to develop software projects. Next is network administrator. A network administrator is responsible for maintaining an organization's local area networks, wide area networks, internet, intranet, and network security applications. Network administrators will also design, produce, and oversee a company's hardware and software projects. These employees will sometimes also analyze the data that deals with network usage and oversee the computer applications and network activity among consumers. Computer support specialists support an organization's information technology policies and practices by providing technical services to end users. Computer support specialists are experts on a company's network. They will assist customer issues with the product and help answer questions that consumers often have. This includes working as a technical support employee. Computer support specialists will help consumers over the phone and help with troubleshooting applications. Database administrators. A database administrator has many jobs, including the supervision and testing of a company's databases. These employees will supervise and perform tasks that include installing and modifications made to a database management system. In a larger company setting, these are the people who will lead teams of experts for advanced projects and changes to the product. To hold a job in this field, a person will need to have excessive knowledge of the company's product and have an availability to train consumers on how to use the product. Next is information security. There are hardware and software applications to information security. I'll focus on hardware and move to the software information issues. The biggest threat to hardware security is the risk of a person stealing the hard drive from a computer. This allows a person to gain access to the company's private documents. This person will have the ability to change and/or destroy documents once they have the hard drive. Protections against this can include constant surveillance, and many companies will lock up their computers while the company is closed to prevent people from stealing any of their important files. Disk locks are one of the main techniques for keeping computers safe, outsiders from being able to remove and tamper with any of the sealed files. Software security is next. Threats to this are that hackers can access any of the information they wish to see with enough expertise. People who have the passwords and usernames can release the information to others who can then use it for the wrong purposes. Computers have things to act against this, like a denial of service application that will disable the computer. This is a very commonly used technique for hackers. Entire organizations are at risk if the network system is shut down and resources are made unavailable. Hackers will use this to overload the system and can disrupt connections between intended users and the network itself. Trojan horse is another way that hackers can access a company's private documents. This technique is one where a hacker will purposely install malicious security breaching programs to the network. The hackers will divide to get past security systems because it is seen as a non-malicious program. They will then be installed and trigger a virus into the network and give the hacker access to the computer that is infected. Protection techniques are firewall. This is a program that can be installed to oversee programs that are being downloaded to sensitive computers. It will prevent bad websites from gaining access to a computer's private files and harming the sensitive data. Security software is another technique to protect against this. This is another great protection plan, and security software is also known as an antivirus program. It upgrades the security level of a computer system by screening websites and ensuring that there are no malicious downloads for a computer. I'll move on to ethics in IT. Every advancement in technology is faced with the question of ethics, whether it involves the releasing of private data like credit card information or a person's Facebook page information, and surveys their computer use. Ethics in IT is one of the largest concerning factors for computer users today. Some companies like Facebook and Google have access to a person's personal computer use without direct consent from the individual. Next is data mining. This is used by many companies to turn small amounts of data sent by a user into distinguishable data patterns of use. It may not seem like an issue to many people, and in most cases it's not. However, in the wrong hands, it can become a nightmare. Businesses use it to enhance users' online experience by using the data for advertising purposes. It has also been used to determine probable next steps for terrorist groups, and security can be enhanced greatly because of it. On the downside, companies can use it to access private data of users and see how people are leading out their day-to-day lives. Email spam is also another question of ethics in IT. It is a great trick to avoid malicious and pesky and sometimes vulgar content on a personal computer. It filters out any unwanted emails, but the issue of ethics that's brought about by email spam is the use of it blocking wanted or good emails from service providers. Some companies may be perfectly good services and they're trying to promote businesses, but these emails can sometimes be seen as spam by the email provider or, or user and will be discarded, ridding any chance of the company has to reach out to its users. Companies have restricted feedback many times due to blocking of spam emails. Intellectual property and internet information technology is another aspect. Property rights can be stolen by the use of the internet. This is very prevalent in the area of illegal downloads of movies, TV shows, and music. These sites usually are based on a system where one person will purchase a song or video and upload it to a site where everyone else can freely access the files without purchasing them. This can be seen as very unethical because it is stealing away a person's right to the purchase and revenue of their product. Lastly, filtering online content is a question of ethics. Major internet providers have come into question for blocking the download of particular companies' softwares because they see it as something that will disrupt the internet usage of the individual. This is seen as unethical because these major companies are taking away the freedom of individuals and entrepreneurs who are attempting to start new companies, and in some cases, there are established companies that have software being downloaded that is suddenly being blocked because its internet providers claim that it will slow a person's internet. Is this unethical? I think it's fair to say yes. So today we have covered the topics of IT jobs, information security, and ethics in IT. I hope this presentation has provided helpful information on these subjects and has enhanced your knowledge of the topics. Thank you for watching, and feel free to leave any comments or concern in the comment section below.